crazy acapella harmony stacked vocals. And so I did, and what I ended up doing was I just sent that whole thing to Aaron, and Aaron put all the strings and crazy shit behind it. I want to see if this is. Yeah, but I gotta pull it up because this is it already together. I want to see the stems. It's so fucking insane. Oops. What is this thing fucking talking about? God. How do I just, like, what's the deal here, computer? There we go. Okay, boom. Getting somewhere. Stand by. Okay. All right, cool. Got it. Got it. Sorry. Yeah, no, there was just like so many people that contributed insane, like vocals and strings and instruments, just crazy shit. All right, so these are, I'll just walk you. This isn't that many layers, but it was enough for me to get the point across. So first I did this one, right? It was you all alone. It was you all alone. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. It was you all alone. It was you all alone. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. Oh. Right? Then I added these. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. I'm pretty sure these are the same. You had it the whole time. You had it the. Yeah. And these.
Yeah.
One on the left, one on the right. You had it the whole time. You had it
Okay, good night.
And this one. It was you all alone. And then these. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. Oh. Right? And so, then Aaron added all this shit, which is fucking just epic. Peep how insane this is. Oops. Let me just move this up. So I'm doing all this with one hand. Boom. Boom. Oh my god. Right? So fucking insane. So all of it together with the vocals. So I did those vocals, obviously without hearing that, sent him all this. He put that behind it, and it's just the craziest shit ever. Oops. It was you all alone. It was you all alone. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. It was you all alone. It was you all alone. You had it the whole time. You had it the whole time. Oh. then, so epic. So the sheep in the wind, right? Bro, whoever this Benji dude is, why aren't you using Pro Tools? Because I don't use Pro Tools. I use Logic. Get over it. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Fuck. No Pro Tools? How about Pro Tools? Why aren't you using Pro Tools? How could you not use Pro Tools? You fucking relax? God damn. Anyway, this shit, it ends up going back to how the album started, which is like so epic because I'm saying you had it the whole time. It was you all along. And these sounds are the exact same sounds at the beginning of the album. So it's fucking, I don't know, man. This shit is just so fucking good. And I'm so proud of it. I really am. Really am. Someone said they want to hear Adventure. Adventure is a fun fact. This was a song I wasn't like, I was sold on, but like, it was me playing the guitar and like, I'm not that great at guitar. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, is this even it? Like, is this really it? But after I sent it to Aaron and Aaron added all these fucking strings on it, in my opinion, I think the strings on Adventure are like, it's just the most beautiful arrangement. When those strings come in mixed with what I'm saying, it just feels so like, it feels like everything I wanted people to feel. Like it feels like that moment of starting to like, pull yourself out of the hole. And I don't know, man. It's just fucking, it's awesome. So let's get into it, shall we? It's pretty difficult to do this with one hand, if I do say so myself. All right, this is me playing the guitar. This took me so many times to do, and my hand kept like cramping up. And yeah. That's it. That's it. That is the loop for the whole thing. And so like for a while, right? I should do it like this. For a while, like this is what I heard was just, and hold on, because sometimes this fucking H delay, I use H delay. I don't know, all the fucking nutty engineers in here. Can you explain to me why sometimes, like, if I just open up a session and I go to play something that has H delay on it, sometimes the echo tweaks. Like, watch, I might do it on this time. No. That. What is that about? Because now watch. Now I'll do it again and it'll sound like what it's supposed to. It's something with the H delay. So any engineers in here who like maybe know what the fuck that is. But anyway, I'll play y'all this song. I'll play y'all some of it without any of the strings. And it's still great, but like you'll see what I mean. That when Aaron fucking added the strings and all of it, I was like, all right, yeah, this is it. What you gonna do when it doesn't work out how you thought it would? Feels unfair and you wanna turn around, but it's for your own good. I can lose it all just as long as I don't ever lose my faith. I've never been here, but that makes it new. It doesn't mean it's strange. I'm not lost, I'm on an adventure. I'm just on a quest for my treasure. Crossing the ocean, walking the desert. Might fall apart. Now, okay, so you get the idea, right? So these MIDI right here was before I like had Aaron involved. I was like, all right, well, I know like I want fucking, I gotta put like my phone down for a second. I was like, I know I want strings and piano. So I was like, let me try to like play what I fucking am envisioning, I guess. And obviously it's like cheap sounding stock instruments. And it's just not great. I don't even know what instrument this is, to be honest. But I was like using this as like a reference for like whoever I bring in to do strings and piano, like this is the gist of it, I guess. I haven't heard this since I did it, so this might be absolutely awful. I'm not lost, I'm on an event. What? Nothing? Oh my god. Oh, well, holy shit. All right, well, I was using native instruments and all my shit is just gone. So that's a fucking buzzkill. And well, it doesn't matter because I fucking have it anyway. But yeah, all right. So that was the fucking reference of like strings and piano that I first did. Wow, it's really a buzzkill that is lost now. What the fuck? Anyway, I will play y'all what Aaron added, and you'll see the difference between just the guitar and my voice and what happens when Aaron does his fucking thing. It's insane.
Can lose it all just as long as I don't ever lose my faith. I've never been here, but that makes it new. Doesn't mean it's strange. I'm not lost, I'm on an adventure.
Oh my God.
I'm just on a quest for my treasure. Cross any ocean, walk any desert. Life fall apart, just pull it together. Think about how far you've come, just remember. You're not lost, you're on an adventure. God is what's the universe I'm tapped in. Mama said the light is what I'm wrapped in. I know if it
I mean, bro, like this is what I'm saying. What, like, I mean, the musicality on this album is so fucking high, and when you mix it with the messages and the shit I'm saying, it's insane to me. It's insane to me. Like, I've never heard shit like this. I've never heard the combination of this musicality with the messages that I'm saying. I just haven't. I really haven't. I think Santiago is just like really, really, really special. It's insane. It's insane. And then Faith was like this little hidden song at the end. It's a song called Faith, but we just threw it at the end of Adventure. Yeah. That was the one that Raj sang on. It was fucking insane. Raj is such a genius. I can't believe all these MIDI are gone. Whatever, man. Fucking typical computer logic tweaking out. But yeah, that's just like a breakdown of like how much brain power went into this. Like, yeah, I wrote my lyrics, but there's musicians who wrote incredible flute parts and violin parts and horn parts, and Haley Knox doing background vocals on Fatima, and Melanie Faye playing the guitar and doing the bass line on there. It's like all those people are writers of their parts, and that's why they're accredited as writers, and that's why I'm so excited to shout them out in that post, because they're fucking incredible. And I just feel like those kind of people don't get a spotlight ever, you know? They're just in the background. And I just feel like, man, they're so much more important than just that. Like, the album, as you can see, without these strings and shit and without everything, it's like, the album is not what it is. It's just not. It's just not, you know? Let me see. Someone said, open up, I love you, boy. And one of the sample packs I downloaded had the I Love You Boy sample in it, right? And this is what it was. When I pressed play on it, I was like, oh my God, this is the craziest shit ever. Right? Now, when I first heard that, and then I added drums, and I'll play all that in a sec. When I first heard that, I was like, man, this dude is saying, I love you, boy. This is crazy. I know exactly what I want to say. And I wrote the whole song around that. But I couldn't really tell what he was saying. I was just like, it sounds like I love you, boy. When I asked him afterwards what he was saying, he was like, nah, actually what I'm saying is I love you more than before. And I'm like, that's crazy, because that actually still works, because the whole song is me talking to my inner child and these younger versions of myself, giving him the love that I didn't give him before. So I'm like, that's crazy how that fucking works out. So yeah, I'll play y'all the drums. So this is the verse. 808. Simple as fuck.
Sure, you perfect otherwise, so be hypercritical. Belittle you till you nothing, yeah, it hurts to listen. Need the parent knew how to regulate the nervous system. That was reactive, mom was fatalistic. No one to protect you, grandfather paid a visit to take you and your siblings and your mama far away. 29 years later, she regrets that she stayed. You were doomed from the start, you were hurt and ostracized. There's a wound in your heart, survival mode, you're traumatized. For real. I love you.
I will play y'all. Honestly, maybe like my favorite moment on the album musically. I don't know. It just like does something to me, to be honest. It's the choirs on Empty. Anybody got their vinyl yet? Can y'all listen? Everyone's getting their shit this week. It's Monday. Okay, album came out Friday. Couldn't get it to get it there on Friday because you can't time it like that. Maybe it would have maybe got there on Thursday and then someone has a vinyl before the album even comes out. You know? Then it's the weekend. It's Monday, y'all. Okay? So if you don't have your CD or your vinyl right now, relax. It's Monday. Album came out Friday. You're getting it this week. Go find me any other artist who can get you a fucking vinyl and CD in your hands the week the album comes out. You feel me? All right. So, Empty. I made the beat for Empty in the hotel room in Santiago, which is just like insane, right? And I even recorded the vocals. Actually, what am I talking about? I recorded the whole song in that hotel room in Santiago. So this was insane. I had this whole song written to a different beat like a year ago, and the beat wasn't right for it, but I knew I wanted to make a song about this. So Empty is me talking to myself, saying, "You told me that I wasn't good enough, and I listened." That's me talking to myself, right, and my inner critic. But I just want to I want to play I guess I'll play the vocals. H delay might fucking tweak again. Are these vocals even on here? No. All right, I'll play the vocals, and then you'll see how just it gets beefed up. It's so fire. Oops. All right.
You told me that I wasn't good enough, and I
see every time.
You told me that I wasn't good enough, and I listened. Now I'm feeling angry, trying to find out what's missing. There's a hole in me, I'm trying to fill it with accomplishments and women, but that don't make a difference. No.
All right, so that's insane, right? And when you hear with the music, it's like, okay, like the sample that I had before like Aaron added anything. It's fire, right?
You told me that I wasn't good enough, and I listened. Now I'm feeling angry, trying to find out what's missing. There's a hole in me, I'm trying to fill it with accomplishments and women, but that don't make a difference. No. Why you never wanna see me up? Why you always trying to bring me down? And I wish I didn't live before. Instead I'm out here looking all around for something, or someone to make me feel loving. But instead I'm left with nothing. Cause you told me that I wasn't good enough and I listened. Oh.
Alright. So you see, that's what it was before I sent it off to Aaron. You see how from a dynamic standpoint, emotionally, it just stays here. Right? It never goes anywhere. It just stays here because the beat is doing the same thing the whole time, even though my vocals are clearly getting more desperate and all these things. Sent it to Aaron, and this is what I'm saying, dog. This is why this shit is my favorite. Now watch it with what Aaron added. Insane. So he added chants, keys, violin lines. Him and Vanessa did a choir, guitar fills, all this nutty shit, right?
And I listened. You told me that I wasn't good enough, and I listened. Now I'm feeling angry, trying to find out what's missing. There's a hole in me, I'm trying to fill it
Watch how it starts going up now. Watch.
Why you never wanna see me up?
See, it's building.
Why you always trying to bring me down? And I wish I didn't give a fuck.
Now it's building even more. You ready?
Now you're looking up for something.
Woo!
For someone to make me feel loving. But instead I'm left with nothing. Cause you told me that I wasn't good enough. I'm feeling empty every day now. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
You see how, like, after sending it to Aaron, now the, like, music matched the dynamic of the vocals, like, of the emotion behind it. Man, this fucking choir right here is just my shit. What does that sound like with just my vocals, too? It's just, I've never heard this.
I'm for something, for someone to make me feel loving, but instead I'm left with nothing. Cause you told me that I was
Like, do you hear the violins?
all around for something, for someone to make me feel loving, but instead I'm left with nothing. Cause you told me that I wasn't good enough. I'm feeling empty every day now. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But every song is really like that, where it's like, there's just the intricacies of the music on here is fucking elite. And then what I'm saying is insane with it. It's like, this is just the album that I always wanted to make. It's insane, man. But I just wanted to like break some of those down for y'all, so you could really see, like, you know, these people, these musicians I worked with, these people wrote incredible music. That violin part, like, that's crazy. Somebody wrote that shit. It's insane, man. It's insane, and they deserve